look at him.
Yep.
Yeah, since we've seen you, just how'd spring break treat you guys? Come back energized and all that, I'm sure.
It was good. I thought we had a really good day on Tuesday, first day back, so I was, I was happy with that practice. Today's practice, I think they're getting geared up. Tomorrow's the first scrimmage of spring, so hopefully they were saving themselves a little bit, but it was a little sluggish today. So definitely, tomorrow's got to be better. We have to start again stacking days and making sure that we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, start with Tuesday then for me. Just what you see out of that day that was encouraging for you all.
Yeah, a lot of good energy. Both sides were making plays. We did a little red zone drill and then coming out drill. So I thought, both sides were making plays with that. So that's good to see as a head coach. But, again, still got a lot of work to do to get this thing where we want it.
Areas to focus on with today that you thought that maybe going into it tomorrow and all that?
Yeah, offensively, we got to have an identity and we got to have guys step up. And I know we got a lot of new guys, but we're 7 practices in right now, so it's got to start getting better. Right now, the defense is ahead of where the offense is, and I understand that, but there's no excuse for not playing hard and not executing and finishing drives and finishing plays and all those things that we want them to do.
I guess what's the challenge with that when you talk about, as you said, having all those new guys and new faces, getting those pieces put together in a way, right?
Yeah, I wish we had 30 days of spring practice, but unfortunately we're only allowed 15. So, we got 8 left, and what I challenge the offense after practice is let's get better tomorrow and again, keep stacking days where we can have something to build on and get some continuity on that side of the football.
That said, getting over the halfway point, you mentioned the first scrimmage, just how good are those moments like that where you're able to get some real live action in it?
Yeah, it would be great. We'll have a full Sun Belt crew here tomorrow and get after it, put the ball down, try to get around 100, 120 plays in, and we'll have a lot to go off of after that. So just all the coaches off the field and let those guys, see what they can do and finish drives and all those things. So we're going to get as close as a game-like as we can.
For you in the break, I'm sure it's a time maybe for recruitment and have some guys coming in and all of that stuff with Pro Day. Just how did it treat you in terms of that side of it?
It was good. We had to, got away for a couple of days and needed that. So, but we refreshed our batteries and we're ready to roll here these next 8 practices. And Pro Day was awesome to see the guys from a year ago come back and showcase their talent. So it was good to see those guys.
Yeah, a lot of talk before spring break going into it with wanting to get time in the film room and everything, not necessarily asking you, what's on the screen there, but just what are the guys bringing to that side of it? It seems like a lot of them are really locked in there.
Yeah, they are, and they're willing. They want to learn, and obviously we got 2 new schemes going in, so it's a lot for them, and we're throwing a lot at them right now, but again, no excuse for some guys get it and some don't, and it goes back as simple as getting a signal and knowing what you're doing on every play. I don't think that's too much to ask. So we got to just get a lot of stuff cleaned up and get the sloppy play off film.
Something from selling season tickets with the potholes and stuff. I saw some photos of that going around. I guess did anybody talk about that with you in terms of how that was like for the guys?
Yeah, Mayor Farrell and Christian, got together and made this initiative happen. And it was good for our guys to get out and give back to this community, give so much to us and our program and this university. So. It was good. Got the guys out working. We picked up some trash. We filled potholes. So, again, I hope they could play football better than they could fill a pothole, but we'll work on that.
That said, Coach Jackson in basketball a lot of times will talk about, recruiting high character guys and everything. I know you said that at signing day, but that's something that a lot of these guys bring. Just from that side of things, what have you seen from these guys so far?
Yeah, they're great kids, great young men. They're very respectful out in the community, and everywhere I go, people say, "Hey, I ran into so and so off your team," and very polite. So and that's the way we want to represent ourselves, and again, this university. So. We're not ever going to come off of that. We're going to stay on them and make sure that they're doing things the right way.